Hi guys, and welcome back to the next video in the Road to Glory with Tonbridge Angels. So we last met, I believe, at the 5th game, I think it was. Let's have a look. It was definitely Havant and Waterlooville, which wasn't a great game to watch. It was pretty brutal, but as you can see, we went on a bit of a run where we lost to the local rivals Maidstone, lost to Havant and Waterlooville, and then, to make matters worse, we lost to St Albans. After that, though, we've won 2-0 at Hampton and Richmond. Against, we're at home, and against Eastbourne Borough. Next, we've got Oxford, and then we've got Guernsey in the Cup. Going to try and get both of them in today's video, and then go from there. As you can see, Jason Williams is still scoring goals. 8 goals now. He's got us in 10 games. He's actually been very good. And our goalkeeper is still joint top of our assist league table with 2 assists, which is weird, but it is that way. I've just realised on here that I can insert the goal scorers. Oh, what have I done? I want to insert column. What's going? Has it? It's done that right. Oh dear. Okay, yes, I've just had the goal scorer in, so then we can just have a look as we go past it and see who scored for us in each game. But yeah, as you can see, consistently Jason Williams' name's there. Dion McFoy Johnston, the youngster we brought through, got a goal in our last game, which is his first goal for the club. He's made 3 appearances, average rate of 7.23. He's not too bad. He's got a goal and an assist, so I'm not too mad. 5-star potential. Hopefully we can get some of these players developing as we go. So yeah, the first game's going to be Oxford City, and let me sort the lineup out and I'll see you at the pitch. Okay, and the game has started. Whereabouts are Oxford in the league? They are above us. They're in 8th. We are actually overperforming. We're in 10th. The boys are doing really well actually. If we hit playoffs, it'll be incredible. I don't think we will. I think we're gonna struggle as the season goes on. But at the moment we're playing very positively, which I do like to see. Okay, so they're on the attack now. Brown 1-on-1 with the keeper, and they've hit the woodwork, and it's just gone off the pitch there. So it goes to a goal kick. As long as we avoid these last 2 spots, I'm happy with my season. I think they will as well. My left back has made quite a few errors, it seems, which I'm not surprised at because he's crap. We're going to get that quite often. We've got a lot of poor players, but Wilshire goes to Coyote. Cody into Tap. Ashby to Tap. McEachran. Is that George McEachran from Chelsea? I don't... Oh, they put it wide. Let's have a look. 1 second, McEachran. No, wrong team. What am I doing? I know, Zed McEachran, Zach McEachran. Fair enough. So Nwasu pings the ball straight over the back line to Brown, who has a shot and puts it wide. So far, we've had 1 shot. Not really good enough, so we're going to change to a more positive style of play. Hopefully, oh my god, my words aren't coming out. Hopefully getting us a few more chances in front of goal. They weren't good enough, so I'm going to tell them they weren't good enough. We're going to have a look at the tactics. Let's move up Turner on this side and leave him like that. And then pass has not been very good, so Azzeddine Konsa comes on. The reason they don't play together is there's actually a poor link between the two. It doesn't show it on this screen, but yeah, there's a poor link between them two. They don't get on, or they don't play well together. And same with the centre mid. So I'm trying to avoid playing anyone that's not really good enough together. But sometimes you have to, as we're finding out here. Let's try that. Okay, we go again. Half time, made 2 subs, which might be a bit soon, but we needed some change. At the moment, we've not been good enough. As you can see, 2 shots just isn't good. But here we go, Dean Conter to Williams, who just can't get his head on the ball, and now Brown's on the counter-attack again. He seems to be their main threat, but Smalls picked up Hessian to Small again, to Sue over the top to Derry, but Derry just can't make it. And here we go, Ossiemi. I've just realised my 2 centre-backs and goalie have got the most assists for the team. I suppose it's because of things like that, we just launch it from the back all the way up. Aziz Dean Conte, you're not good. Not good at all. Really hoping when the youth development comes through that we get a couple of promising youngsters at least, or someone who's just performing well for their kind of age group. Even if we end up losing them for a few $100,000 in a season, I'm not that mad at that, because at the moment the team's just not good enough, and we need some flair. Sound a bit more positive. I think I just expect a bit more from the team than I'm going to get out of them, which I don't think is a bad thing, because if we can get the team scoring. Oh, Williams, surely he was offside. Yeah, he was so far behind that back line. Let's have a look here. So he's not very good. Oh, damn it. Go on, I'm bringing on McFoy Johnston. I would take off Williams, but he's just too good. And there we go. So hopefully that works out a bit better and Williams gets a better chance. He's already gone up to 6.3 off 6.2, so whether McFoy Johnston and him to play well together, I don't know. Right, final change. We're going to go to attacking. I don't want to try too much because I pointed out this game's good. Oxford are above us there. They're realistically wanting to be in the playoffs or higher. So if I can counter them, Ossiemi to the goalkeeper who hoofs it out wide. Turner gets the ball. Oh no, they're going to counter me, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm going to concede here, I think. Owasu through to Fleet, 1-0 down. I went for it too much. I shouldn't have gone attacking. Right, now we hit the point of, I suppose, desperation. We move one more man up. We go ultra attacking, and just hope that in the last minute, no way. McFoy Johnston ends up with Smalls. Smalls pushing forward, and he's lost the ball. I'm going to concede. Yeah, Brown's been good for them. He's had a few chances. No way. McFoy Johnston. Fair. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, well done. You've yellow carded him, but he's broken up the play now. I'm not going to get a goal. No, I'm not going to score from this. I don't think anyway. Not if we're passing backwards. Ball over the top. McFoy Johnston. That's it. Game's done. That foul there just broke up the play enough. 1-0 to Oxford. Yeah, there you go. I was about to get excited. 3 shots all game. Didn't deserve a win. Oh crap. Okay, yeah. I shouldn't have said. I should have just had a go at them. They weren't good enough. But oh well. We fall to late defeat. Goalless Derry worries Tonbridge. Yeah, he's not been good. 8 matches he hasn't scored in. He's getting dropped. I'm going to also interact and criticise his recent form. I've told him he's not been doing well. It'll work even harder to score. I don't believe it. I don't think he will score, so he'll probably get dropped. He's on £200 a week. He's valued at 4k. Contract probably won't be renewed at the end of the year. I suppose with these lower league saves, there's going to be a few people we keep at the end, or this lower league kind of journey. There'll probably only be a few people we keep each season, and we're going to have big rotations, under 18s coming through, which is really good actually. It's something I suppose you don't get to do often. We can keep pushing through though. So we've got Guernsey. They've been unable to even compile a report, which isn't great. Okay, so we keep going. I suppose keep hoping more than anything that we can get something to change it. Let's do this. So Guernsey, FA Cup second round qualifier. I'll see you at the game. Okay, and the game is here. We're playing Guernsey. We should win this game, giving pretty much starting 11 as usual. The run. I think it's the best method in this to keep things going consistently. We want it to keep going as normal. Give the fans performance. We'll go from that, and the game begins. We're playing Guernsey, who aren't actually, I don't even think, on the game. So we go Small to Dean Conter to Miles, cross to Small, who headers it up in the air, and Williams is there, but nothing can be made of it. Oh, there we go. Dion McFoy-Johnston with a volley 3 minutes into the game. This game we probably going to walk, to be honest. I don't actually know what Guernsey fall into league-wise. All starts at Dean Conter, though, to Pearson. What a ridiculous ball over the top. Williams heads it on. McFoy-Johnston follows it up and smashes it in the bottom corner. Really good goal. I'm happy with that. I think, yeah, it did give Williams this. I didn't know if it was a defensive error then. But seems decent so far. Sue plays over the top to no one. Pearson's there though to collect it and boots it straight to Tuck, their left back, who then boots it up there to me. This is scrappy football at its finest. Ball's through to Williams. Williams does a little step over, tucks it in the bottom corner for his 9th goal of the season. 2-0 up against Guernsey. That should be us into the next round. I don't know what's really expected of us from this tournament. I do need to double check whether they expect us to get through a couple of these rounds or just the one or two, like just the one, sorry, or if they expect us to, like, because if we can get a game against a big team, it's a lot of money in the pocket for the team, for like the club. So we'll definitely push for it, but it's more of a Johnston's Paint situation, I suppose. If we can get our big clubs we'll be playing against will be the League One clubs. I know it's not the Johnston Paint anymore. He was offside, wasn't he? It was a good tackle anyway. Ossiemi not mucking around, clearing that to Rosette and going from there. Eddie Tuck's got a yellow card. Their entire backline's on a yellow card, and now they're centre defensive mid. That is, oh my god, now they're other centre mid. And now they're other centre mid. Oh my, there's going to be some red cards now. What we're going to do is team instructions. We're going to run at the defence, just try and encourage them to get someone sent off. We've also picked up a knock here as a potential thigh injury for Sue. So what we'll do is we're going to take Sue off. I don't know who we got on the bench. 1 second, let's have a look. Yeah, we've got Folks on the bench. Folks can come on, and hopefully we can push a little bit extra. I'm going to push Small up a bit. Is there anything super? Small, not so. Jeez, I'm getting all my players' names muddled up at the moment. It's not good. Well, we start the second half anyway. It was a good first half. 2 goals early on, and we're pushing a lot. They've had a lot of yellow cards. They've just subbed off one of the yellow carded players, and they still have about 8 yellow cards on the pitch. Was a ball over the back by Dean Conter to Cooper. Cooper keeps the ball, crosses it back across to Small, who retains it back to Dean Conter, who crosses it again to Cooper, who's had a shot. Or header, and it's just floated over the bar. So I'm really hoping to get one of them. I don't know why I want them to get a red card. It's very unsporting, but if you've got that many yellows, I'm just trying to encourage them to hack me. Oh, I thought that was it then. Recall. They are really sliding. What a goal. Dion McFoy-Johnston. Brought up from the under-18s when I created the under-23 squad. Brought him up through there. Saw he had good potential. I've given him a couple of games. 3rd goal of the season. I'm quite pleased with that, actually. It's nice to see them youngsters play and score. So the ball's played over the top to Spice. Spice clears it, only as far as Folks, though. And Folks boots it up to Tuck, who puts it to Scott. Then Reiki for them's on the ball. Plays it back to Tuck, over the top. Bartlett gives it back to us. We love just hoofing the ball. It sometimes works like this. Williams, come on. Should be putting them away. Nice encouraged. Dean Conter to Small. Small plays it into Pearson. Pearson to McFoy-Johnston, who gets kicked by Spice. Out to Cooper and blows it over. Right, let's have a look here then. So, who have we got on the bench? Tom Derry, you need to get some goals. So we'll bring him on. I'm not stopping him potentially getting his hat trick. bring Joe Turner on the left mid there. There we go. Okay, so full time 3-0. Good result. I know it's a cup game against Guernsey, but that is a good result. We hammer them 3-0. We win in the FA Cup second round, or second qualifying round, not second round qualifier, second qualifying round. Jesus, I've received $7,000 for that, which is huge actually. That's quite a lot of money. And we're going to praise McFoy Johnston there. Right, let's have a look. Competitions. So in the English FA Cup and the FA Trophy, we've just gone through on that, so that is great. Let's have a look here. So Club Vision. Yeah, they're not too pleased with us financially, which I get. I do fully get. We're £900 below our wage bill. But right, they're pleased with us in the league. We've just completed that, so they're really pleased with that. That's actually got a full requirement. Compete in the FA Trophy, that'll be fine. Let's have a look. I need to have a look if there's a way. I should be sorting out the finances a bit better. What happened in between actually the two last games is Jonathan Henley, who was the goalkeeper before I brought in the goalkeeper on the free who was better than him, bitched a lot, kicked off. So I've sold him for £1,000 to St Mirren. He's on £180 a week. So we'll see. We're in desperate need to get rid of some wages, but I don't know where we can get rid of them from. Let's have a look. Contract. Wages. So, Aziz Dean Konsa sucks, but he's our most expensive player weekly. What I need to look at is where our money's going. Tom Parkinson, he's out for 6 to 7 months, and we're paying him £100 a week. Yeah, he's agreed. Tom Parkinson's agreed to terminate for £1,000. I'm fine with that. I don't really have the grand to do it with though, but he's out for a long time. There's no point. He wasn't very good, so we're just. The aim here is to mutually terminate as many contracts as we can to get this wage budget down. 11 days and 3 weeks and 4 to 8 days. Fine. So we need to have a look here wage-wise. Who else? Alex Bentley. You're a right back. Have you played at all? He's made 2 sub-appearances. No, valued at 1.2k. So what I'll do is I'm going to offer them out for transfer list and offer them to clubs. Transfer window is still open down here in the lower leagues. Re-embrace stays, you're good. 1 second, development centre, under 23s, overview. No, I didn't mean that. What's going on? Squad, there we go. Right. I don't know if anyone down here is on a contract. £5 a week, that's not too bad. General info, Sturman. Joshua Sturman. Have I even got you playing anywhere? Just feel like £170 a week in this bit's quite a bit. 4.5 per star. I'm just offering to clubs. I need the money back. We need to make the board on side a bit more, so we'll do that. But that's it for this episode. Probably between the next 2 episodes, I'm going to really try and bring up as much value as possible within the team. If there's any players that aren't playing, maybe get some sold, get some loaned out. I don't know. Let's try get some money. But yeah, so let's try sort out these finances, and I'll see you at the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Cheers.